Hey everyone, today we're gonna do something fun. We're actually gonna try camping in this Model Y. So I got an inflatable air mattress that when you lay the back seats down, you can actually just inflate the mattress and have like a bed, have a cushion to sleep on, and it's awesome. So I woke up early, we're gonna go to the spot. People have been camping there for ages, like honestly, as long as I can remember, and we're gonna see how it is. So you might be wondering, like, it's so cold out, why would I want to go camping right now? Well, with the Tesla, we could put campfire mode on, get a little toasty. We could put just the typical camping mode where it just maintains the climate control. Out the panoramic roof, you can see like beautiful sights in the night. So Emily's from Colorado, she misses camping a whole lot, and I figured, you know, as a surprise or as a gift, we could try this out, go camping just for her. All right, we're here.
I thought we were going camping.
What? We are. Look, people have been camping outside Micro Center for days, trying to get a 3080. But with the mattress, we're gonna have a perfect spot in line. So we're gonna camp. We're gonna spend a few hours here.
Okay. I didn't sign up for this.
Don't be mad.
Oh, look, people have already lined up.
I actually gotta run in real quick, but here, you'll be just fine, all right? So on part 2 of This Is Definitely Camping, we have found ourselves a new location. Definitely not on the road, definitely not next to a beach. But so if you look in the car, you got this guy. This is...
Good job.
Don't call me Linus. Aside from this, you know, interesting packaging, which is interesting, I did figure that this would be a fun place to test out the ability to sleep in a car. You know, I've gone my whole life avoiding sleeping in a car, but I don't know, something about Teslas, man. So what we have in this packaging is this carrying case, the mattress itself, and also the pump. This pump works as both an intake and an output, so you can fill up the mattress with air as well as empty it. And then there are these nozzles for attaching to the mattress. There's also the standard like car adapter, and there's actually this inside of the center console, so we'll go and try this out. And then you actually have the air mattress itself. So I'm gonna put this in the front, and we're gonna just focus on what we have here. So of course, we're gonna have to lay down those seats flat. With the Tesla Model Y, it is super easy and convenient. And now they're down flat. And now, look, we have so much space to just put our mattress down. How exciting.
I think this is the fuzzy side is where you sleep.
So we have here as well different parts of this for like, if you want the pillow inflated and if you want just the body inflated. And then in the center console, I'm gonna plug this in. And the cord seems long enough. All right. So I plugged it in. Let's see if it turns on. I've never used that before. So, all right, there you go. So when you turn it on, it intakes air through here and then expels it through here. That's a pro tip for you. Don't stand inside of the car while you do this.
Kind of let it deflate.
This adapter lets you fill it up using, I think, the medium-sized plug, which is this one. So if you want to block it from expelling air, but still fill it up, you can actually use this right here. And this is going to fill it up at a slower rate, but it's also going to be easier to cap it off at the end. And so now I will plug that side up and then start inflating the headrest.
Dylan, my question is, what is this flap thingy?
So this is a multi-purpose mattress, and for example, the Model S might be able to fit like the full extended version, but maybe the Model Y can't. So here, you could just extend or inflate this middle portion here, and then tuck this last flap underneath.
Ah, tuck the whole thing underneath.
I'll just tuck the whole thing underneath right now.
Push it. See the indents?
Cool. So it does fit pretty snug to the sides of the Model Y. And actually, when I push this forward, it does give us more space to maybe use the second, or the first extended area. But for now, just for testing this, we don't need to do that. I also did have a sheet that I was going to put over this, but I don't know. Might just jump on it. What I definitely recommend you doing is making sure that both of these seats are all the way forward, and then you could probably fit the extra 2 expansion areas as well there.
Yeah, definitely.
So I've just took off my shoes just to get more relaxed, and this is your ceiling. So now that we have everything set up, what's nice is that we can just go ahead and on the fan we can hit camp mode, and then this car is going to stay on until it hits 25, which is actually very close to, so we're going to go charge pretty soon. But yeah, and then it'll just maintain a pleasant temperature, so we can just set it at whatever we want to set it at, and then we can leave it like that, and it indicates that it's on camp mode. And this is the view when you sort of go inactive on the screen a little bit with camp mode enabled. So there's this, you know, fireplace, there are the chairs and tent. But this actually, so unlike the, I think they call it romance mode, it doesn't affect the temperature that you have it set. So romance mode is going to increase the heat output. This is just going to keep it set to whatever you have. So just by putting the seat forward, there is so much more room, and we would definitely have the space to have the multiple expansion layers. So with this, I think that it would be pretty easy, especially for one person by themselves to fit here. And if you really want to get into the spirit, you can always go into the toy box and then open up the get cozy mode. It's like it's an actual campsite. It's so cozy. To get the car pump to fit, I did have to remove the sort of storage bin in the center console to do that. A couple of thoughts on the mattress. It's surprisingly firm and even. So I've been on air mattresses before where if you push down on one side, you kind of just sink in. It's kind of difficult to get fully inflated, but this one actually inflates surprisingly evenly. It says that there's this sort of like I-beam design that keeps the air distribution pretty level, and I think it works pretty well. This headrest it's a bit high of an angle, so I would play around. I don't think you would go wrong by having some extra pillows if you are going camping, just so you have some added benefit of support and comfort. Laying down the sheets would be pretty nice in here if you were going to spend a lot of time in here, but I could definitely see that, you know, in a pinch, this is fine, and I wouldn't bother packing extra if this was sort of like a last second decision. Another great thing about the way the Tesla is just set up and configured is there's so much storage space. So the bin underneath, we have a bunch of stuff under there. We have stuff in the front seats. As you saw, it's kind of a mess. But then you also have the front trunk. And with the front trunk, you could fit supplies, so camping supplies. If you had food, you could put it there. There's just a lot of space in this car, and even when you fold down the seats and put up this mattress, I don't think it would be too much of a challenge to still have enough storage space for some medium-sized camping accessories. Also, I did not know this, but here there's another 12-volt sort of car charger. So for these bottom pieces, you could actually charge it using this or inflate it using this. I feel like if you're over 6 feet tall, this will probably end up being an issue, right? I'm 5'8". And with this fully extended, I probably have another foot or so of room to spare. I don't know, being 6 feet, it might start to get a little cramped. A little over that, you might have your feet starting to touch the inside panel of the trunk. So now that I'm trying to pack up, I can put this sort of adapter on the intake area. So what you do with this is you actually use this to perforate the stop in here, and it starts actually letting air out, and then it also sucks the air in. I do wish that these weren't, so I guess I could cut them and have them be independent, but just the configuration of them, they do get in each other's ways. So for inflation, it probably took about 5 to 10 minutes, and I'd say the same for deflation, depending on, you know, if it's your first time getting used to setting it up, you probably do it in about 5 minutes once you get used to it for both inflation and deflation. I'm gonna try to pack this up back into the original carrying case. I'm gonna fold it over one more time. All right, and it fits. It's a little bit, you know, takes up a bit more space, but once again, you just put this into any one of the several compartments within the Tesla.
Let's put it in this one. I still think that there's a better rearrangement.
And then, just like that, you're packed up and ready to go. I put the pump and the adapters in the bag as well, and then we're all ready to go. So, to recap, it was about 5 to 10 minutes to inflate, 5 to 10 minutes to deflate and pack up. The bag is not the best quality, but will do the job. And the mattress itself is surprisingly good. It's around $70, and I think that if you're gonna make a trip like this and you do wanna do some sort of car camping, if you're under 6 feet, you'll probably be pretty comfortable. We were able to comfortably fit 2 people in the car, had no issues there. Being able to look up through the glass roof is awesome. And the climate controls in the Tesla, as well as the vast amount of storage options, are also great. While I am disappointed that I couldn't get a 3080 today, it was also a great opportunity to test out the mattress. I'm gonna link it down in the description down below. Thank you so much to the independent Amazon seller who actually sent this out for me to test. Let me know if you've done any camping in your Tesla. It's honestly the perfect type of car if you're gonna do something like this. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon.